Howdy, where am I? I'm somewhere in eastern Idaho. Well, this could be a quick video. I'm going to try to make it quick, but this is about the Trump indictment, which is heard around the world for a lot of people. A lot of the news outlets are just like gleefully reporting it. Um, and guess what? This happened yesterday. Today is Friday. He's broken all fundraising records. It basically this indictment solidified his spot as the next president. Um, this is what the big picture I talk about a lot. What the pundits don't see, what the people trying to get Trump all these years don't see. The more they throw at him, the stronger he and the movement gets because people are just sick and tired of the way things have been in politics for years. They're tired of the old playbook, which doesn't work anymore. And Trump speaks for the people. And he said over and over that he's going to give the power back to the people and he will take the slings and arrows because he said they're not after him, they're after us, the people. He's just in the way. He said that in many speeches. So now's the time to start looking at a bigger picture because he will become president. And as much as you may be gnashing the teeth and wailing to the sky if you don't like that, it's going to happen. Um, we are in the midst of World War III, not just with this, but with things going on around the world on numerous different levels that I've talked about before. But here in this country, this is the second revolution. It really is of a way, but it's a peaceful revolution. It's done by lawfare. It's a war for our minds and souls. It's the media, and we're talking about everything from COVID to politics to the Trump thing I'm talking about. And that's why I emphasize over and over for years now to see the big picture, to don't get caught in the muck, to not get ground down, to just kind of see it and observe. And yes, stand up for your rights, things that I do, stand up for what you believe in, but don't let your emotions get drugged down and get hateful, angry, or sad. There's a way to do that and still be very strong. But and the thing that's said a lot too with many people, the patriots and the constitutionalists and things about Trump is if they can go after Trump like this and get away with it, they can go after us little people, us normal people. So imagine what they can do when they have all that control. And this is what we, the people, are stopping on so many levels. So it marks a significant factor that happened yesterday with Trump being indicted because it's lawfare at play, and it's a lot more people are starting to see that this is really it's election interference. It is the opposing party and the deep state keeping Trump from doing a lot of things, and people not only here in the States but around the world are starting to see that this is not right what they're doing to him. It's unconstitutional, it's lawfare, and this is what needs to happen. Many of us, and I posted yesterday, already knew this was coming because we know what's going on. We see the big picture. We knew this would happen because it opens people's eyes. We need the people to wake up to all the shenanigans. This isn't just about Trump. He represents one portion of the pie. But people are starting to wake up in mass now. They're starting to see that they've been played by the powers that be forever. And this is things that I've talked about forever. So he needed to be indicted. It's the old phrase, and I've said it before, people need to be shown, they can't be told. And this is very important. And as people start to see and start to understand how their lives are affected, and they're doing everything that, go back to Trump again, doing everything to get Trump. In the meantime, our country's falling apart. We have an invasion at the border, 10 million illegal immigrants. Most of them are getting, free handouts and hotel rooms better than a lot of Americans, and that's really starting to aggravate a lot of Americans. Just inflation, prices, gas, you can barely make a living. But as long as it's not Trump, and that's not true, people are starting to see this. They're starting to see that the clown in chief right now, who's not really running the show, is letting this country fall apart. People are uniting, and I said this from day one, that needs to happen. We, the people, need to come together, take our power back, and get rid of the people who haven't served us for decades. Fresh blood coming in, and it's starting on the local level with the local elections and forward. And as people from all sides start getting together, they're realizing that they don't have as much they have more in common than what the media and the leaders have been telling them all these years. They actually want the same thing. Both sides, all the sides, far left, far right, I'm generalizing here, but they're starting to realize that. And now they're getting together and working towards a common cause. The people are coming together, and that's what it takes. So this is yet another thing that's going to happen. And this summer, though, it's going to be off the hook. So just observe, see the big picture, try to see the big picture, and I'll be talking about it a lot. So away we go. Enjoy the show.